Like it or not, the bottom line is that technology is here to stay. So it's either suck it up and don't pay out on yourself when you do hand your phone over to your 3-year-old, or live in a constant state of guilt.
I remind parents that kids today are going to inherit a digital future, so digital amputation isn't the solution. Whether we love it or loathe it, our kids will inherit a digital future.
Dr Kristy Goodwin has lost count of the number of times she's heard a guilt-ridden parent beg for answers about how much is too much.
Most of us grew up predominantly having analogue childhoods. We spent our holidays and our free time staring at the sky, not at a screen. But today, kids are experiencing digitalised childhood, so as parents, we've got no frame of reference.
As the first generation of parents to navigate our way through the techno age, it's really hard to know where to draw the line and stick to it.
Technology preys on our psychological vulnerabilities. Our kids' brains are getting hits of dopamine, the pleasure neurotransmitter. They're getting hits of serotonin when they're using these devices. So when we digitally disconnect them, we are literally amputating or cutting off these pleasurable feelings. So a couple of strategies that I recommend to parents it's called cognitive priming. It means warn your child that their screen time is going to end. So rather than coming in and demand that they turn off Peppa Pig instantaneously, warning them when you get to the end of this episode, I'd like you to turn it off. Engaging in physical activity, it allows their body to get rid of all the cortisol that's built up.
While establishing boundaries so we, the parents, are the pilots of the digital plane and not just the passengers, it's scary sometimes to see just how techno-savvy our kids are.
If we completely remove technology, I call it digital abstinence, our kids are never going to develop these habits. They don't learn these technological habits and skills through osmosis.
Here we go. Snappity snap.
For Lindsay Forsyth, there's no doubt in her mind that technology in the hands of babies far outweighs the negatives.
Emergency services.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
My mum collapsed.
Your mum collapsed? Is your mum awake?
Yep.
Yep. Is she breathing?
Yep.
Yeah. Is she talking now?
No.
She's not talking.
She's shivering.
She's shivering.
Lindsay owes her life to her 6-year-old daughter, Aoife.
I have high heart rates, random high heart rates, like kind of 150. And then all of a sudden my blood pressure will drop because it can't cope with the high heart rate, and then I lose consciousness and collapse on the floor.
Can you see her chest go up and down?
Nope.
Put your ear next to your mummy's mouth. Can you feel any, coming out her mouth?
Nope.
After her mum collapsed unconscious on the kitchen floor, Aoife acted way beyond her years.
I think I should get her phone and ring the ambulance. They said, check if she's breathing. And I said no. Check if her heart's beating, but it wasn't.
Aoife performed CPR on her mum until the ambulance arrived.
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. She was very brave and very quick to act, and she followed the instruction. When the call taker was giving her instructions of how to do CPR, that was something we've never taught her. We've taught her our address and how to ring the ambulance, but we didn't think for a second that we'd need to teach her CPR, and she followed their instructions until the ambulance was here to take over. So yeah, she's a superstar.
Hello. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Hi, Aoife.
So, as we parents grapple with our toddlers' techno tantrums, perhaps we need to sit back, drop the guilt, set the rules, and take in the bigger picture.
That day we think my heart stopped, so without the technology I might not be here. So thanks to Aoife being able to use that technology, who knows what would have happened that day without it.